Hey there, amazing minds. Welcome back to Minds Quotes, your go-to destination for life-changing wisdom that actually works. I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into one of the most transformative books ever written, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Now, before we start, let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly achieve success while others struggle despite working just as hard? The answer lies in their habits. And today, I'm going to share with you the exact blueprint that has changed millions of lives worldwide. If you're ready to transform your life from ordinary to extraordinary, then smash that subscribe button right now. Because at Minds Quotes, we deliver powerful life lessons that you won't find anywhere else. Trust me, by the end of this 30-minute journey, you'll have the tools to completely revolutionize how you approach life, work, and relationships. Why this book matters. Stephen Covey's masterpiece isn't just another self-help book. It's a principle-centered approach that has sold over 25 million copies in 40 languages. But here's what makes it special. While most books focus on quick fixes and personality tricks, Covey digs deeper into character ethics, the fundamental principles that create lasting change. Think about it this way. You can learn all the communication techniques in the world, but if you lack integrity, people will see right through you. Covey understood this, which is why his 7 habits focus on building you from the inside out. The book is structured around what Covey calls a maturity continuum, moving from dependence to independence, and finally to interdependence. Today, we'll explore each habit and how you can immediately start applying them to see real results. The foundation, paradigm shifts. Before we dive into the habits, you need to understand one crucial concept: paradigm shifts. A paradigm is simply the way you see the world, your mental map of reality. And here's the thing, the way you see the problem, is the problem. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're stuck in traffic, feeling frustrated and angry. A reactive person would blame the traffic, the weather, other drivers. But a proactive person would ask, how can I use this time productively? Can I listen to a podcast, make phone calls, or simply practice patience? The same situation, 2 completely different responses. That's the power of a paradigm shift. Throughout this video, I'll challenge you to shift your paradigms and see life through the lens of effectiveness rather than just efficiency. Habit 1, be proactive. The first habit is the foundation of all others. Be proactive. This isn't just about taking initiative. It's about taking responsibility for your life. Here's what most people don't understand. Between every stimulus and response, there's a space. In that space lies our power to choose our response. And in our response lies our growth and freedom. Reactive people focus on things they can't control: the weather, other people's behavior, past mistakes, economic conditions. Proactive people focus on their circle of influence, their responses, their attitudes, their decisions, their actions, practical application. Starting today, catch yourself when you use reactive language like, I have to, I can't, or if only. Replace it with proactive language. I choose to, I prefer, I will. For the next week, commit to being a light, not a judge. Focus on being a positive influence rather than criticizing others. Watch how people around you start responding differently. Real life example. Instead of saying, my boss makes me so angry, try, I choose how I respond to my boss's behavior. Feel the difference? That's taking back your power. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind. The second habit is about having a clear vision of your destination before you start your journey. Most people are so busy climbing the ladder of success that they forget to check if it's leaning against the right wall. The funeral test. Covey suggests a powerful exercise. Imagine you're at your own funeral. What would you want people to say about you? What legacy do you want to leave? This isn't morbid. It's clarifying. It forces you to think about what really matters. Creating your personal mission statement. Every effective person has a personal mission statement based on correct principles. This becomes your constitution, the solid expression of your vision and values. The 4 key questions. 1, what do I want to be? Character. 2, what do I want to do? Contributions and achievements. 3, what do I want to have? Possessions and experiences. 4, What are the values that should guide me? Practical application. This week, spend 30 minutes writing your personal mission statement. Don't rush it. This is your life's GPS include. Your core values. Your life roles, parent, professional, friend, etc. Your long-term goals. The principles you'll never compromise. Visualization exercise. Every morning, spend 5 minutes visualizing your ideal day, your ideal relationships, your ideal contribution to the world. Your mind is incredibly powerful. What you consistently focus on, you move toward. Habit 3, put first things first. Now that you're proactive and have a clear vision, habit 3 is about execution, putting first things first. This is where most people fail. They know what to do, but they don't do what they know. The time management matrix. Covey introduces 4 quadrants. Quadrant I, urgent and important crises deadlines. Quadrant 2, important but not urgent planning, prevention, relationship building. Quadrant 3, urgent but not important interruptions, some emails. Quadrant 4, neither urgent nor important time wasters, mindless scrolling. The secret? Effective people live in Quadrant 2. They focus on important but not urgent activities that prevent crises and create opportunities. The weekly planning process. 1. Connect with your mission. Review your roles and goals. 2. Schedule the big rocks first, your most important activities. 3. Organize weekly. Plan your week, not just your day. 4. Exercise integrity. Walk your talk. Keep commitments to yourself. Practical application. Every Sunday, spend 30 minutes planning your week. List your key roles. Identify 1 to 2 important goals for each role. Schedule these goals first before anything else. Say no to Quadrant 3 and 4 activities. The power of saying no. Remember, when you say yes to one thing, you're saying no to something else. Make sure your yes aligns with your values and priorities. Habit 4, think win-win. The 4th habit shifts our focus from independence to interdependence. Think win-win isn't just a nice technique. It's a fundamental paradigm of human interaction. Most people think in terms of scarcity. If you win, I lose. But abundance thinkers understand that there's plenty for everyone. When both parties win, the relationship wins and better solutions emerge. The 5 paradigms of human interaction. 1. Win-win. Both parties benefit. 2. Win-lose. I win, you lose. Most people's default. 3. Lose-win. I lose, you win, people pleasers. 4. Lose-lose. Nobody wins, spite and revenge. 5. Win. Focus only on your own win. But there's a 6th option that's often the most honest. Win-win or no deal. If you can't find a solution that benefits both parties, it's better to walk away amicably. Building win-win relationships. Character, integrity, maturity, and abundance mentality. Relationships, high trust and emotional bank account. Agreements, clear mutual expectations and accountability. Systems, reward and recognition systems that support win-win. Practical application. In your next negotiation or conflict, 1. Seek to understand the other person's perspective first. 2. Look for mutual benefits. 3. Be creative. There are usually more options than you initially see. 4. Be willing to walk away if win-win isn't possible. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. This habit is about empathic communication, the key to building deep, lasting relationships. Most people don't listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. The problem with most communication: we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, but we use them in the opposite proportion. We're so eager to be understood that we fail to understand others first. 4 levels of listening. 1. Ignoring, not really listening at all. 2. Pretending, yeah, right. 3. Selective, hearing only what you want to hear. 4. Attentive, focusing on words. 5. Empathic, listening with your heart, not just your ears. Empathic listening techniques. Mimic content. So you're saying, rephrase content. In other words, reflect feeling you seem frustrated about. Rephrase content and reflect feeling You're disappointed that the project didn't go as planned, and you're worried about the impact on the team. Practical application. For 1 full week, practice empathic listening. Put away your phone during conversations. Make eye contact. Ask questions like, "Tell me more," or "How you feel about that?" Resist the urge to give advice until you truly understand. The magic question. When someone shares a problem, instead of immediately offering solutions, ask, "Do you want me to listen, or do you want to help you solve this?" This simple question shows respect and often deepens a conversation. Habit 6. Synergize. Synergy is the highest activity in all life, the true test of all the other habits. It's not just cooperation or compromise. It's creative cooperation, where the whole becomes greater than the sum of its parts. What synergy looks like. 1 plus 1 is equal to 3 or more. The solution is better than what either person could create alone. Differences are valued and leveraged. New alternatives emerge. The 3 kind of people. 1, dependent. You take care of me. 2, independent. I can do it myself. 3, interdependent. We can do it better together. Most people stop at independence and miss the power of synergy. They think, if I want something done right, I have to do it myself. But the most effective people understand that collective genius always beats individual brilliance. Creating synergy. Value differences. Different perspectives create better solutions. Look for the third alternative. Not my way, not your way, but a better way. Be vulnerable. Admit when you don't have all the answers. Be curious. Ask, what would it look like if? Practical application. In your next team meeting or family discussion. 1. Start with, "Help me understand your perspective." 2. Look for what's right in other viewpoints, not what's wrong. 3. Ask, "What have we tried?" to explore new possibilities. 4. Build on others' ideas rather than shooting them down. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. The final habit is about renewal, preserving and enhancing your greatest asset, yourself. Imagine you come upon someone in the woods working feverishly to saw down a tree. You ask, "How long have you been at this?" 5 hours, they reply. You look exhausted. Why don't you take a break and sharpen that saw? "I don't have time to sharpen the saw," they say. "I'm too busy sawing." The 4 dimensions of renewal. Physical dimension. Exercise regularly. Eat nutritiously. Get adequate rest. Manage stress. Mental dimension. Read great literature. Learn new skills. Write in a journal. Limit mindless entertainment. Spiritual dimension. Meditation or prayer. Time in nature. Service to others. Connecting with your values. Social/emotional dimension. Deep relationships. Empathic communication. Synergistic cooperation. Intrinsic security. Practical application. Schedule weekly renewal time. Monday, physical activity, 30 minutes. Wednesday, mental stimulation, read, learn. Friday, spiritual reflection, meditation, gratitude. Sunday, social connection, quality time with loved ones. Remember, you can't get what you don't have. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's essential for serving others effectively, putting it all together. These 7 habits aren't just techniques. They're a way of life. They work together synergistically. Habits 1 to 3 create private victories, independence. Habits 4 to 6 create public victories, interdependence. Habit 7 renews and sustains all the others. Your 30-day challenge. 1. Week 1. Focus on habit 1. Be proactive. 2. Week 2. Add habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. 3. Week 3. Add habit 3. Put first things first. 4. Week 4. Practice habits 4 to 6 in your relationships. Remember, these aren't quick fixes. They're principles that, when practiced consistently, will transform your character and, ultimately, your life. Final thoughts. The 7 habits are like a ladder. You can't skip steps and expect to reach the top. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Small, consistent actions lead to extraordinary results. If this video has added value to your life, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell for Minds Quotes. We're building a community of growth-minded individuals who are committed to becoming the best versions of themselves. Drop a comment below and tell me, which habit resonates with you most? What's one change you're going to make this week? How will you apply these principles in your life?